All my Star Wars fans, we've got a movement. It is time to get behind it.
Give me your power!
He's a Black Jedi.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It is ABJ, also known as A Black Jedi. Here on this channel, I talk about Star Wars news, drama, your mama, just anything that relates to Star Wars. So if you're into that, hit subscribe right now with post notifications on. That way you don't miss any videos. All right, bring it in. Bring it in. Slow it down, big fella. You're getting way too close. Shake my hand because I appreciate you for checking out today's video. Am I at a weird angle? I feel like I'm at a weird angle. I kind of changed the way that my camera is set up. So if it's throwing you off, it's also throwing me off. So you're not alone. Dang it. And I didn't film with any water in the bottle. What is going on with me today? I need water in the bottle when Bob, can we cut this? This is not the video I wanted to make, dude. Like, my whole mojo is thrown off. So look, if you are a true Star Wars fan, if you love George Lucas, if you love his original vision for Star Wars, go ahead, do me a big favor, smack the like button right now. This video is for you. Star Wars Theory was the first person that I know who kind of talked about this hashtag, released the Lucas Sequel Trilogy. So shout out to him. If you're not subscribed to him on YouTube, I mean, what are you doing? If you're not following him on Twitter and you have a Twitter, go do that as well. I mean, look at this beautiful bald head of his. I mean, how could you not want to follow this guy? But when he posted this hashtag, he got a lot of hate behind it because, I mean, stupid people. Basically, a lot of people saying there is no Lucas Sequel Trilogy. What are you talking about? You're so dumb. You're so toxic. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Basically all the stuff that people said about the Snyder Cut, but look how that turned out. One of the main things I saw people saying, though, was that George Lucas himself would not want to return to Star Wars, that he hates Star Wars, that he hates the fans, and that's why he sold it to Disney in the first place.
You can get bopped on the head real quick.
So in today's video, this video is all about raising awareness about the hashtag of release the Lucas Sequel Trilogy, and it's also to explain why I feel those people are wrong, why George Lucas himself would be behind this hashtag. Also, we'll talk a little bit about how Disney themselves might want to get behind this hashtag because of various reasons. Basically, my whole point, my whole reason for making this video is by the end of it, I want you to feel like this could really happen. I want you to be convinced that we could get a shot at the Lucas Sequel Trilogy. And if you're a fan who's holding on to that hope, hopefully you'll watch to the end and see it through with me. Let's address the first thing, which people are saying that George Lucas himself hates Star Wars now, or that George Lucas, you know, he quit because of the toxic fans, so he would never ever come back to Star Wars. Well, a few years ago, I would say you're probably right about that. George was in a very, very bad place with Star Wars and with the fandom. I mean, let's be fair. Some of us can be kind of toxic at times. I'm looking at you. No, not you. You in the back. Yeah, you. You know who you are. I heard what you said. Man, cry about it now. Yo, Bob, can we get him out of here? Yeah, get him out of here. You can definitely say that over the years, George Lucas, his feelings towards Star Wars has definitely shifted. And we can see evidence of that in the way that he has spoken to the media and in some of his actions.
I kind of lost control of Star Wars, so it's going off in a different path than what I intended. But the first 6 are very much mine and my philosophy. For one, we now know that George was really, really hurt when Bob Iger and Disney did not use his outlines for the sequel trilogy and make the Star Wars sequels that he always envisioned. I sold them to the white slavers.
Okay, but
also there is the fact that he didn't even show up to the Rise of Skywalker premiere. That, in my opinion, shows the passion he had as well, because he felt like his baby was just being destroyed. It was just being ruined. And then last but not least, you have his actual words, the actual things that he has said in interviews. I think it's safe to say that after he has seen Disney's mishandling of his baby, of his child, of the thing that he loves so much, his creation, that he more than likely sees it as, wow, I can't believe I sold it. I can't believe it's getting ruined. I wish that I could just make Star Wars what I want it to be, because it's not what I intended it to be.
Going off in a different path than what I intended.
So let's talk about a little bit why Disney and Lucasfilm may also want this to come to fruition. Money.
Hello, I like money.
You could say that Disney and Lucasfilm seem kind of allergic to making money over the past few years with Star Wars. But one thing is for certain, these companies like Disney, like Warner Brothers, they all copy each other. They all look at what one is doing that's working for them, and then they try to implement that as well. The fact that Zack Snyder's Justice League is having such tremendous success on HBO Max, don't think that the House of Mouse, I don't think that Disney hasn't noticed that. Disney could do something similar with George Lucas Sequel Trilogy. They could look at what HBO Max is doing and say, hey, we can give this to the fans and say, look, it's not canon, but here's George's original vision for the films. Do you know how many subscribers to Disney Plus you would get if you do that? Imagine Disney Plus being the only place you can see the George Lucas Sequel Trilogy. The people that have been done with Disney Star Wars pretty much from the start would all gravitate to the platform just to watch them. I want more people to get behind this movement. I want to see it being tweeted out on the daily. I want to see it on Instagram. We got to get this thing trending. But I'll be real with you. I don't believe that Lucasfilm is going to greenlight this. But what I do believe could happen at the very least is that the outlines for George Lucas Sequel Trilogy end up getting completely leaked, or we get like a comic, a novelization, something just to appease these fans that would sell like crazy. Dude, that would sell so fast. It should never say never about eventually getting a movie or a trilogy, because look at Zack Snyder's Justice League. For years, people said there was no way that the movie would happen, no way a studio would ever greenlight it, but the fans showed out. They really showed out, and it happened. I'm throwing shade at you DC fans. You guys are awesome. Look what you did. But if you think you guys are passionate, have you ever met the Star Wars fandom? I know that the Star Wars fandom is so passionate about what they love, and if they really want this to happen, there's no way that Star Wars can completely ignore it. At the very least, Lucasfilm will see the movement. The movement will be strong, and we can get it to shake the internet. Even if they never do anything with it, in my opinion, that is a win for us. Not only does it show Lucasfilm what we want, but it also shows George, the creator, how much we still love him and how much we wish he was back. I hope to see this hashtag trending on social media in the coming days and weeks. And yeah, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. That's it from me. Until next time, may the Force be with us all.
You get bopped on the head real quick.